Okay, so you've got your Wi-Fi adapter installed, we'll assume, and you've got it configured. If you're having troubles with that, I shot a video on how to configure it using your browser in Windows. Check that video out. But assuming you've got it installed and it's connecting to your Wi-Fi network and it's connecting to the Shine server, the Growatt Shine server, now I want to show you that interface and show you how I geek out on that data and how I use that data to optimize my solar input and optimize my heating of the camper. I looked into all kinds of different things. On sunny days, I'm producing way more solar energy than what I'm using. That might change once my house is built, but right now I'm just running a camper, and typically by noon, my batteries are completely full, and all the solar energy that comes in the rest of the day is just wasted. So it's been cold and I've been burning a lot of propane, so I've been putting in a lot of thought on how I can better utilize that solar energy. So let me show you how I'm using the Wi-Fi adapters, and I'm using some smart plugs, and I'm able to remotely control this stuff from work, and I can see when my batteries are full, and I can actually turn loads on and off remotely. So let me show you that. So what I did is I purchased some of these BN-Link Wi-Fi smart plugs. And these things are pretty cool, really easy to set up. You download the app and you basically just hold the button down and they pair up with the app. And then they connect to your local Wi-Fi. And then anywhere in the world where you have internet connection, you can use the application to turn this on and off. So what I've done is inside the camper, I've plugged in a small 1,000-watt electric heater. I make sure it's in a safe place, make sure that it can't be knocked over. And that way, when I'm at work and I see that my solar has completely charged the batteries, and I'm just wasting the sun's energy, I can turn this outlet on. And just so you know, they make outlets, they make surge strips, there's Wi-Fi breaker boxes, there's Wi-Fi breakers, there's all kinds of things you can control remotely with the Wi-Fi. So once my battery is completely charged, boom, I turn this on remotely, and now it's running a heater in the camper, and I'm able to save propane and heat the camper electrically. And I will watch that throughout the day, and as the sun starts to dwindle, I'll turn it off. That way everything stays fully charged for the evening. So let me show you a graph of that on the computer. So I'm logged into the server, the Growatt server-us.growatt.com. I've logged into my account. It usually comes up to this energy tab, which really doesn't show a lot of great information in my opinion. You can see that I have my two inverters here. Here's my 3,000 watt Growatt inverter. And sorry for that noise, but my solar system is charging. And then I have the 5,000 watt Growatt inverter. So let me kind of show you what I do with this data. I switched over to the dashboard view, which is really where I spend most of my time. I'm going to look at the 3,000 watt inverter because it has a lot of great data already in it. So this top part here, you can see that my battery is fully charged. I'm not even hardly pulling anything off this right now because my camper's running off of the 5,000 watt inverter now. I can switch between these and let one charge up if it's cloudy and let the other one run the camper and switch them off kind of as a backup. As we go down to the bottom down here, this graph information is what I really spend most of my time on. And let's go back to December 31st. And December 31st, we had a really cloudy day. Actually, let's go back one more day. Let's go back to the 30th. So what you see here is you see this information along. This is at midnight. And I've kind of watched this really closely. Right here is midnight, and my camper is running off of this. And you can see, boom, right there, my heater kicked on. So it's a propane heater, but it's running the blower. Boom, the heater kicked on again. Heater uses about 200 watts. And you can see the heater kicking on and off throughout the evening. Heater, heater, heater. And then all of a sudden here, the refrigerator in the camper kicked on, and the heater was on at the same time. So now right here, it's just the refrigerator. Now it's the heater. Now I woke up, and I believe I turned on an electric heater inside the camper. So right about 5:45, I'm getting ready for work, and boom, here's this electric heater that I turned on for a few minutes to warm it up, and then the furnace. Now, here comes the mighty sun over the horizon, sunrise. And now you can see, boom, I'm getting some solar power. And now I'm getting good solar power. I'm getting almost 2,000 watts of solar, and it's starting to charge my battery. The battery's charging up, battery's charging up. Right here, I'm getting over 2,000 watts of solar. Boom, and now it just drops off like a lead balloon. What's happening here is my battery is completely full. Here it is. It's about 1, almost 2 in the afternoon. Battery's totally full. So the rest of the day, any solar energy that comes in, it's just wasting. So I've been contemplating how to better optimize my solar panels and my solar energy. So let me show you what I've decided to do with that. So here we are on January 4th, and again, you can see the same pattern: furnace, refrigerator, etc. throughout the evening. Refrigerator, sun comes up, and boom, I'm getting some solar energy. And now here we are with the big drop off at by 11:30 in the morning, my battery was fully charged. So everything else is just wasted. So I'm able to watch this, and as you can see, at about 1:30, 1:45, I remotely turned on that electric heater. So here that electric heater kicked on in the camper. It's burning 1,500 watts. And now I can kind of monitor this remotely. And you can see here, and then I finally turned it off. By 4:30 or so, I'm losing solar production. So I went ahead and turned it off. But what I can do is I can use this to save propane. Propane right now is close to $4 a gallon. So if I can kind of watch this during the day and remotely turn this on, then I can at least save myself some money in propane.